Hey everybody, Steve Mosley here, your EdTech coach. And in this video, I want to talk about why the Google Classroom app is a must for your smart device, whether it's an iPad, Android phone, or an iPhone. So first of all, you'll notice that I've got the Classroom app here on my device. We're going to go ahead and open that up. You'll choose your class. I'm going to choose my test class. Now, one of the things that the app does is it allows you to be a mobile teacher. And what I mean is you don't have to run back and forth to your desk to post something onto your Google Classroom. So you're walking around with your phone and something strikes you, you can simply add that to your stream. So we're in our stream here. Click on that, make sure we're there. And now we want to add something. Perhaps it's a question you want to ask. You want to post a reminder. You want to attach something from Drive. You want to take a picture and post that. Anything to your heart's desire. Access the stream while you're amongst your students. Next up, you have the classwork tab. And again, this is like going to your computer and going to Google Classroom via the web. But again, this makes you mobile. And if something hits you, an idea, an assignment, you can quickly post that to your Google Classroom. So let's say, for example, your students finish the assignment and there's 10 to 15 minutes left in class. You've got an extra assignment ready to go. You can post that right into your Google Classroom from your smart device, whether it's a question or you want to post a more formal assignment, you can do that too. The other thing that the app allows you to do is you can grade things on the fly and you can keep up with your grading if you choose to do so. So let's say, for example, students are working on a short essay. You can click on the assignment. Okay, we've got a student that's already turned it in. You can add the grade. You can take a look at the essay. You can simply annotate the essay if you so choose. You're going to go, good job. So let's write good job. And what will happen is they'll get a copy of this when you return it back to your students. So we're going to discard that. So again, you can annotate their work, making comments, and then return it back to them and post a grade there if you so choose with a private comment. All of this on your phone while you're walking around amongst your students. You don't have to wait for everyone to turn everything in and go back to your desk in the corner and work on things. Or perhaps you're on the other side of the room and something has struck you and you went, oh, I want to add this to my Google Classroom, but I'm over here with my students. I don't want to leave them and walk over to my desk. You can do all that on the fly with your phone. The coup de grace, one of the things that the app does that you cannot do via the web is in the People tab. So you're going to click on People, and you'll notice in the upper right-hand corner there are some blocks. You're going to click on those blocks, and this is the Student Selector tool. This replaces those old-fashioned popsicle sticks. So it'll randomly choose students. They'll look like cards here for you to ask a question. So this particular student, hey, when did World War I start? They answer it. You simply click the next button and it'll randomly give you another student. Now, let's say, for example, a student is absent. You would just click the absent button and they'll be removed from your queue. They won't come up again when you want to ask a quick question. The call later button is if a student just isn't ready to answer that question, but you're like, I'm going to come back to you later, simply click the call later button and they'll be reshuffled back into queue and their name will come up later. So if you click the next button, their name may come up immediately or it may come up later, but rest assured they'll be in your class queue. Now, if you want to see who's been picked and not been picked, you simply click the buttons on the top. So if a student goes, hey, you've already picked me, you click the picked button and it'll tell you who hasn't been picked and who has been picked and who's absent in your class, a pretty handy little tool. And then once class is over, you can just hit that reset button and everything will go back to the way it was, including all the absent students. So again, handy little tool, great if you're walking around with your phone and you want to ask some students questions. Use that student selector tool and it'll randomly choose students. The app, again, makes you a totally mobile teacher. You can run your class essentially from your phone or your other smart device. that you have. Classwork, you can add, grade, quick questions, and again, that student selector tool. So again, highly recommend you have that app on your phone and ready to go. You don't even have to be at your desk for most of the day if you've got that app open. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you